chain on my wrist, for real. LV on my chick, for real. Waco taking risks, for real. Went through hell to get to this, for real. I'm not pressed with making lists, for real. I stay low and stack my chips, for real. You keep looking for a flip, for real. That's not wealth, that's rich, for real. 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 Really real. Really real. Really real. Really real. For real. For real. For real. For real. No leans on the whip, for real. I get bored, I take a trip, for real. Take a loss, I never trip, for real. Been in shock, I'm not a lick, for real. Don't trust the soul, it's on my hip, for real. Make a move and you get hit, for real. No pictures by the crib, for real. Can't let them know just where I live, for real. 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 Really real. Really real. Really real. Really real. For real. For real. For real. For real. Plain Jane on my wrist, for real. LV on my chick, for real. Waco taking risks, for real. Went through hell to get to this, for real. It's only 8 a.m. I won't do it for the gram. I know I'm a man. At my 2020, whoa, whoa. Woke up to deposits and it's only 8 a.m. Do it for the fam, I don't do it for the gram. Do it for my daughters, do it for my little man. That's my 2020, reason why I win. Lot of missed calls, looking bloody in my call log. I bet to myself, I'm not sorry that I logged, dog. Check my mental health, I was feeling like a lost dog. Bounce back and wipe my paws off. Get it off the humble and I stick to what I know. Nights on top of nights, long nights took a toll. Took some steps back, but I still get up and I go. And now you know, I'ma make some and I'ma spend it, yeah. New Jeep, no doors with it, no. I won't stop now, who you kidding, kidding? Every day I wake up, I'ma send it, I'ma send it, I'ma send it. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it, I'ma make some and I'ma spend it. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it. Pressure on me daily, got the family on my back. Dreams are getting bigger, put the city on my map. World inside my palm, but I'll try not to get attached. Moment that is here, could be over just like that. Fast car, no NASCAR. I was never working hard, I guess I'm mad smart. Top speed like a rocket, it was blast off. 6 figures from my couch without a mask on. Waited for my cycle like a laundromat. Going to the moon, it's on top and that. 2 straight years of dropping back to back. Epidemic jumping like an acrobat. I'ma make some and I'ma spend it, yeah. New Jeep, no doors with it, no. I won't stop now, who you kidding, kidding? Every day I wake up, I'ma send it, I'ma send it, I'ma send it. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it, I'ma make some and I'ma spend it. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it.
Oh wait. Good morning, good morning. Hope everyone is well and good. Let's get it, let's get it. Morning Bentley, hope you're good, man. And yeah, let's see what we got going on for today. Obviously yesterday, GJ pushing up here heavy. Phil speaking yesterday, so one of the members here, you know, basically giving us a little speech saying that, hey, we're not ready to reduce interest rates as quick as we thought. And what does that lead to? That leads to, you know, GJ being bullish, because the higher interest rates are kept, the more bullish we are, right, on the for GJ here, right? So once we reduce interest rates, that can bring some weakness into the pound, but he basically hinted, but we'll talk about that a little bit more once more people are here so they can understand that. Let's go have a look at news today. Today is a big day for New York session. Sell GBP JPY. I don't know, man. Selling GBP JPY. I mean, if you've tried that for the last couple of months, good luck. But look at this here. Today's big day in the market for New York. We have CPI here. Big numbers CPI data. This morning at 10 a.m. we have GDP as well. So going to be seeing what news does here for GBP here. So GDP, you know, gross domestic product here. It's a month to month. So just, you know, how is GDP doing month to month? Any sign of contraction will see a heavy dump on pound. The reason being is, basically we see economy contracting, which is not going to be an environment that they want to reduce, right? To reduce interest rates in. They want a strong economy, which is going to play over into CPI here on gold as well. So let's do the analysis first, then we'll talk about fundamentals, as I want more people to understand. Otherwise, I'm going to get the question all stream. So let's go ahead here and look at gold here, right? Actually, no, start with GJ as always. GJ, I want to all these levels are now kaput, as it's not really relevant anymore. I can say bye to all these levels. Keep this one here. Move this 208, crazy number, and let's go do some research here. Let's go do some research and see what we got going on. So we're gonna go on the weekly time frame, and we're gonna scroll back to here. Gonna rewind. Look, 208 is, you can see that little rejection, perfect little rejection at 208. Gonna go ahead and see daily here is clean, except for 208, which we know about. 4 hour, do we have anything interesting? Yes, we have this previous. This is previous though, not too important, I would say. But we could see this candle react off it. So this is kind of like 4 hour watch zone. We'll just mark it, why not, since we're here for our, but it's only a watch zone, right? WZ watch zone. That's about it, to be honest. Everything else is until 209, which is crazy number. So we're approaching 208 right now. That's going to be target for right now is 208. Like to see that tapped. If I was to guess, buys today are going to come above, right? Are going to come above 208 here. So bias is obviously bullish here. Previous daily obviously closing bullish. Strong bullish, that is, of course. And this is a monumental run, and I'm very happy that we've been able to be part of this and capitalize off this. A lot of people will miss out on these moves trying to short it. Obviously here was a little bit confusing with interventions, but after intervention faded, it's been pretty straightforward, and we've been able to capitalize, you know, from the buys all during the week here, and it's been quite nice to see that. Yesterday as well, capitalize on the buys, but the timing, it came a little bit later after stream. So I wonder if you guys took that yesterday and were listening. I told you that would be the plan. If you weren't listening, then that's your own fault, and you're still a signal bot and not going to really do much. But those who did catch it, you know, well done. We definitely spoke about it in the exclusives and just waited for it, set alerts, and that was it. So straightforward. 4 hour candle looks like it wants to go ahead and tap that 2008, not 2008, 208. It's not worth it to trade up to there, in my opinion, about 4 pips away. I believe buys are going to be above 208. I think that's where going to be better buys. So preferably, I would love to see news give us a nice little liquidity grab, and then that liquidity grab get faded, and then to look for buys here. I think that will be the best scenario that we'll have at these heights here. I'm not scared to buy highs, but we need to see some sort of liquidity grab. Obviously with news could also do the complete opposite and just push all the way through, which will be a little bit more unfortunate for our scenario, because it'll be extremely hard to buy if we get one straight bullish candle. Now the only way we see that is if GDP numbers come back. Actually, if GDP numbers come back worse, we might see an initial reaction down, but that's bullish because it means that we're going to have a higher chance of keeping interest rates higher for longer. So I want to write on this, here. So this is basically going to be where I'm looking for buys above. And caps. And now let's have a look at gold, right? Let's have a look at gold here. So gold, on the other hand, I need to clear up some of my drawings, so let's do that together. Start off on daily time frame here. What are we looking at daily? This is no longer relevant. We can move this to up here like this. We can make this daily resistance. Okay, now let's go check our 4 hours. See all our 4 hour zones. This 4 hour resistance, fine. This we can put down here. 4 hour resistance. This line I can remove. This line I can remove. This line I can move here. 4 hour support down there. These lines will adjust now, but we're starting to get zones. I'll just move it up to the 4 hour here. Make it all aligned. So 4 hours closing bullish. Previous daily here is closing bullish as well. We do have a bullish bias on gold here, looking for some potential upside. We do have a 1 hour resistance. We're sitting at very close to this 1 hour resistance. There we go. 1 hour resistance, very close to that. So target's basically almost tapped here. 30-minute, same resistance there on the 30-minute. Above this resistance, we do have this wick. So we need pullbacks to continue here. We're at target. This is target for the session. If I was a buyer, I would be looking for buys back up to that zone. So yeah, very important here. We are at target. So we need to wait for pullbacks to continue since we're at these highs here. This, I'm just going to move a little bit higher to fit the 15. I don't think this range is worth it. What's that, 6 pips? Nah, not worth it. So we need pullbacks to continue here, right? We need pullbacks to continue, right? So that would be ideal to see that, to see those type of pullbacks to continue here. Now, if that pulls back deep, we could look for, some sort of support formation to trade back up to the highs if we don't meet target yet. Like, let's say we just fade out here. If not, we need to see structure form and then closes above to potentially fill this wick and continue. But again, right, we've had a lot of juice towards the upside. Some sort of cooling off will be good, right? Daily very nipple bottom wick, yeah. There's no clean LTA. Yeah, we have this till about 85 here, 85, but we have these wicks here. That's a problem. But the wicks you can use as wick fill with volume, but again, we need to rely on structure. We need to rely on structure here, which we don't have. Right, we don't have structure. Yeah, we need something to form here first, right? It's a little bit tough. Again, today's CPI day on gold, so CPI today definitely going to be interesting for the long-term outlook here for the rest of the month. So what's important is year-on-year CPI data here. What they're expecting is that they're forecasting here for CPI to come down. Anything coming above 3.1, right? So obviously Fed's target for inflation is going to be 2% target, right? Anything above 2%, they're obviously still trying to get it down. Now, if we see something come above 3.1, so let's say 3.2, 3.3, you're actually going to see a gold dump here, right? You're going to see dollar strength come back into the market, and you're going to see gold dump. The reason you're going to see gold dump is that, higher inflation means that they're not ready to reduce interest rates, right? So if inflation is higher, they're not ready to reduce interest rates. Now, if we come back as expected, you probably see a quick move up, quick move down. Anything lower than 3.1 here is going to give a very strong bullish move here on gold towards the upside. What am I personally expecting? Well, the last 2 days we've had Powell speaking. Over the last 2 days, Powell has mentioned that he's, again, lack of confidence. He's not seeing, he's seeing labor market slow down a little bit, which we will see today as well. On top of CPI, we have an unemployment claim, so we'll see that being backed up. Again, look, the they're expecting less people to claim unemployment, but he said we're seeing, labor market slow down. He's speaking about PMI data, right, which is basically your USD PMI, which you can see here. This is PPI, sorry, but PMI is basically the growth of each sector. Any number above 50 means that the sector is expanding. Any number below 50 means that the sector is contracting here. So, he's just saying lack of confidence. Until we see confidence shown from PMI, GDP, and the labor market, only then can we consider. Out of all of the economies, the USD is the economy that is lagging behind in potential rate cuts. Now, Europe has already cut rates once. GBP was the next contender, but yesterday, what did we have? Yesterday, we had someone say, right, the member Phil, he came out and said, listen, again, I'm going to let the markets decide what they want to do about interest rates and how they want to price that in. But for us, we need more data, right? That's what he's saying. So they're giving signs that, hey, we're not in a rush to reduce interest rates here. Even though inflation has come down to 2%, they're not in a rush to reduce it, right? So this is going to be interesting today to see how that plays out. Now for GDP, not really one you can be too accurate with, as there's a lot of factors that go into GDP. But they're forecasting a little bit of growth in GDP here. And obviously if GDP grows, we could see that reaction play out on the market here. So that's what I'm waiting for. We have news here in about 13 minutes or so. I would like to see before news 208 tapped so we can get a resistance form and then continue bullish. And yeah, key level 5 pips away though. If it breaks, then if it break out, then trade to that. Yeah, but 5 pips is nothing, right? I mean, by the time you close above, you have less than 5 pips, right? Let's say we close above these wicks here, you're looking at around 4.5 pips. It's not really worth it with spread and everything. You tap 2008, boom. You don't even have any space to account for, you don't have any space to account for bottom wicks or anything. So you can't really go break even at that level. You'll have to take the loss. Also, you have to consider news, right? So we have news. So what will news do to your trade at that point? Now, if we have a scenario where we dump from here and then close above, yeah, maybe with that liquidity, but at the moment, there's no price is not showing me its grab liquidity to give me a push that I can expect to push past 208. We need the liquidity to push past 208. So yeah, that's basically the plan here, guys. That's the plan. Now we just wait. Harry didn't trade this, but this idea was good. 1 minute close above 15-minute resistance. What's this on gold? We were not in a breakout move here, so I wouldn't consider this too good here. You normally want to be in a heavy trending move, but I would just stick to 15-minute, right? What did the 15-minute do? I'm sure you got a 15-minute close and just keep it simple. No need to drop down on 1 minute. So if you guys enjoyed the analysis, definitely leave a like on the stream. You guys know the drill. Hate to say it, but part of the game. How much of us? 300 of us in here. Appreciate everyone showing up. And yeah, let's get the likes up to 150. You guys know the drill, the YouTube business. And let's get active, guys. Let's see you in chat. Everyone quiet today. You guys should have caught yesterday's trade. If you didn't, you're being lazy. Or if you weren't at the charts, then that's fine. We explained that so much. Very straightforward option. If you held runners, congrats. That would actually be nice to hold runners. I maybe should have considered that yesterday, holding some runners. But who knows that this speech was going to come out like this. And yeah, no one can predict this candle here. No bottom wick rip. Can't really predict that. So yeah, we'll put the scam likes for yesterday's. Thank you for yesterday's trade. Had to be patient. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, you just had to wait. Like I can't adjust the time of what time the markets move. That's not my job here. But what we can do is we can control what setups we take in the market. Good morning, Harry. Type of PA or GJ could be helpful to mark up 0.250, 750, not 0.250, not 0.750, 250 normally, sometimes, but it's just over analyzing it. We could see reaction, but we would be managing it by those types. It's just otherwise you're trying to do too much, you know. Just focus in on what's been happening. What's been happening is we've been pushing very, very clearly, not really caring about any levels, not caring about 250 levels or any other type of levels. So that's the way I would run it, you know. I'll look at more, you know, the bigger key levels here. Those are being important. 208, 209, 500. 500s are also being a little bit important as well, but you can see here they're finding short-term targets, but not as big as, like, you know, 207, 206 as well, these type of levels. So yeah, let's put the scam likes here in chat. 74 likes. You guys are sleeping today. Everyone is sleeping. 300 people, 74. No one wants to be active today. Let's see. Today we try for 350 likes. I made 1,200 off that move. Nice, nice, nice. Harry, you said always wait for structure. Can you show me some example of price forming structure? This is structure, this is structure, this is structure. Any one candle pullback is a structure, right? So any candle closing the opposite way will form structure. But liquidity is when we have deeper pullbacks, right? So now we push so much, we have structure formed, but we're just ranging at a high with clean candles here. It's not nice. We want to see it pull back to prove that price doesn't want to go down. Like, it's almost like a retest, right? It's almost like a retest. The issue with this scenario is we're very close to key levels. Key levels are being very important here. So we don't really have room to trade to the key level or enough room. So in order to try push through the key level, we'll need juice. Think of it like a rubber band. The rubber band now is like flat. So imagine this is price right now. Price is like this rubber band right here, okay? What you need, and on top is basically your trade, right? You want to send your trade towards the upside. So if you have a rubber band and you pull it down, that's creating liquidity to do what? To give you the spring up, right? So that's how liquidity works, right? Liquidity works like a rubber band. Whenever price is in a range, the rubber band is like this. When you grab liquidity, right, you then go down to grab to give you that spring outside of the range, right? Otherwise, we're just going to bounce between these two spots like this. Now, look at the difference of this range, guys, right? This range, look at yesterday's example, how we grab liquidity, right? Let me show you yesterday's example. Yesterday's range was a good range, but look, this was just a tight range. We broke out, fake out. Why? Because there was no liquidity grab. Where did we go? We went down, grab liquidity. That's your rubber band coming down, right? That's your rubber band coming down to give you what? This spring here that moved price all the way to the upside. Same thing here. Went back down, and that's just pullbacks. Market structure is liquidity, not all of this BS about stop loss hunt and all of this. No, liquidity is market structure being formed. This pullback here gave you liquidity for this move. Now the question is, do we need another pullback to continue? Problem is, we can just trade straight continuation out of this structure, but this structure is not going to be enough because we have this level above us, right? So it'd be better for current GJ price to go down, grab some liquidity, create some sort of range for better. No, we have the range. All we need is either we need a push up to retest this zone, reject it, come back down, then get above, or we need a pullback now, then to get above. One or the other. Right? That's how it's gonna work. It's just giving you juice. Because you have to ask yourself now, why is price not moving up? Right? If there was enough juice to move, why isn't it moving right now? So we can speak about volume, we can speak about lack of structure and being at the top of a range. Look at the move we've had, right? This is how people lose. This is how people lose money buying at highs here is because they don't know how to trade highs. They don't know about market positioning, market structure, and all of that good stuff. Harry, if the news is low impact, can we still trade during it? It's risky though, because you know it even low yesterday. That low impact news was was Phil speaking, but look what he said. He said some very important data that sent GJ 100 pips to the sky. Because there's no volume, yeah, but we have to create volume, right? So this move here, when we created this range, this is nice range to create liquidity for you to continue up, right? Just wondering how you identify if volume is already coming in the market. Time is number one, and the setup. My setups entitle volume, because when my setups play out, it's a sign that volume is going to come into the market. Because if there's no volume in the market, we're going to stay in the range. And if I'm trading outside of the range, or candles are not closing strong bullish or bearish around supports and resistances, then there's no continuation. That means no volume. Now there's times where I can take a trade, right? I can take a trade, and guess what's going to happen? I'm just not going to get volume in that trade. You know, and that might be a potential loss, right? But you know, that's not always the case, right? All right, news here in about 3 minutes here. Let's see what let's see in chat, guys. Let's see in chat what your prediction is for news here. Can we put 2 polls in chat? Oh, we can't put 2 polls in chat. That's the same. Let's see in chat. Write in chat what's your predictions for news, up or down. Let's see. 2 minutes left for news. Let's see in chat. 380 of us. Want to see what you guys are saying. Down, take up buyers, then we'll go up. I'm hoping down. I don't know, but it would be nicer for us as buyers today for it to go down, right? Because then we have range and we have liquidity, like I said, to go up. If it goes up, I hope it just spikes to 208, retest, then go down, and then later we close above 208. No idea. That's a good answer. Good morning, Harry. Good morning, bro. Most people saying down, so we'll see here in 1 minute. Sideways, but hoping down. I think we will see a 30 pip move. 30 pip move is my prediction. Whichever way it goes, I predict 30 pips. 25 to 30 pips. But listen, we could have priced GDP yesterday because he did talk about GDP yesterday. So we could just do nothing. It is possible. It is possible just to do nothing here. But let's see. Sideways would be good. A little bit down would be good. Like maybe, 10, 15 pips down would be good. 50 to 70 pips you expected to dump or move. Yeah, 15 pips down would be nice. Better we do nothing and later catch along. I mean, it's not doing nothing. It's just waiting for the setups. It's going down 100%. Look at the preparation. Take a short. 100% sure. Shall I put full margin in my account? Full account if you're 100%. It's one big gamble. We'll either be chill for the rest of the month, man, or we're going to be in trouble. Oh, look, Claudio would have blown everything. You would have blown everything. Here's the retest of 208. So I'd like to see it reject here. Reject would be good for me. All right, so this is good to see a rejection. Now let's see what news has done. So most people said down. It ended up going up here. Those who set up, wow. So we had good numbers here come back. So this initial reaction of good GDP can be temporarily positive for the pound, but then also be a little bit negative, as good GDP is a good sign for them to allow them to, increase interest rates. I mean, reduce interest rates, sorry. So yeah, this is great retest. Now if we can, so we did grab a little bit of liquidity here. If we can just chill maybe flip, make a bottom wick, and then get back above this zone, it will be good. I took a long when you said short. That's cap, bro. That's cap. You see how dangerous the markets can be? That one time you take that gamble, you can lose everything. Open with a gap, I still think it's going down. Spoken like a true gambler. Now we got the retest to the 208 now. Now we want to see, yeah, we would want to see rejection from 208 and then close above, right? That would be the plan. So we'll see. So we're getting the rejection, you know, at least a 5-minute rejection or something, and then close above in the next 13 minutes or so. Did it open a gap on my broker? No, broker has no gap. Yeah, 1 minute looks like this. So we're seeing it push up here. I really would like to see it chill so we can get an entry above 208. You know, or at least some sort of, even if it wants to push a little bit more here, at least give us 5-minute structure to put some sort of stop loss, not just one straight green candle here. Makes it very difficult. Right, will make it difficult to get in. As we have bearish 1 hour open, we have bearish 1 hour close, we have bearish 30-minute close, no bottom wick, bearish 15-minute close, and also no bottom wick on all candles. So it's not the best scenario, you know. Now if the 1 hour closed above here, yeah, we could be utilizing 5-minute to get in with volume. Where would SL be? Well, let's say in the scenario that we just close above nicely, then it will have to go below the range here. So why is UJ affected by this news? Well, let's just check what dollar is doing as well, because that might just be you know, some sort of dollar strength coming. Where's my dollar gone? Hello. Oh, it's up here. Yeah, so dollar's getting weaker. Is UJ going up? Yeah, that's from this dollar move. Right, because actually no, dollar's getting weaker, so yeah, maybe some money moving. I'm not sure. This is maybe just normal movement, because if dollar was getting stronger, we would see this move up, but dollar's getting weaker. So this is also caused by the yen, right? We're seeing the yen be a little bit weak here as well. Someone was asking about interventions. Yes, interventions will be a threat again once USD JPY starts to breach above these highs that we've had at 161s here. So we're almost there, but the minute we breach these highs, we're gonna have problems. Right, we're gonna have problems. So hopefully we can chill. But yeah, again, if we start to breach these highs, this is where we have problems again. Otherwise, we're still okay. Am I long or short? What do you mean? I'm not in anything now, but I'm a bullish bias today, which means looking more for buys here. Which is playing true so far. Just need my entry. We need pullbacks here. Ideally, we didn't have this scenario where we bloody just pushed up here with news. It sucks when news is the candle that gives you the move, as it's not useful for us, right? Wanting to trade on a different candle. So this is where, if we get the 15 close above here, it's not too bad, but we need 5-minute structure, right? Remember, we have no bottom wick on 1 hour as well, and previous 1 hour closed bearish here. Now we can expect it to close bullish, but again, we need lower time frame to prove to us that it's creating high lows, something that proves to us it doesn't want to just go down. Even a setup 3 on 15 will be super juicy here. What about gold? Gold's still at this level, right? We're talking about gold needs deeper pullbacks here to continue because we're at resistance now. We're basically at target here, so it makes it very tough to take buys when we've already reached target. So ideally what we want here is we want to see pullbacks to continue for the buys. Buys do make sense, but again, we've had a big move during Asian, right? So we need some range to trade with here. Now, if we take a break of these highs here, it's not really too fun with a 4 pip range here, right to the 1 hour. Please be a thunder, give us some goids. What caused the constant bullish trend last week? Just weakness in yen and strength in GBP, right? Buy low, sell high? No, buy high and sell low. Yesterday I didn't manage to get in the same trade as you, but just not at the charts. Then I haven't missed anything, right? Work? Yeah, we haven't missed anything, right? Not at the charts. Alright, I get a payout next week. When can I apply to the exclusive group? Whenever you want, man. The waitlist is open. You can just hop on the waitlist, and I'm accepting 1 to 2 people a week. There's about only, a couple of people on, so you'll be accepted, man. So if you want to join the community, seems like you do. Otherwise, you wouldn't ask me that question. You can. It's just on the website. And yeah, look forward to seeing you in there. And let's level you up. Let's go. Let's see the progression. Need some lobster today? Yesterday, did you not catch the lobster after stream? That was very straightforward, right? We spoke about that so much. Is there a max quota or something like that in the exclusive? No, I just control how many people come in. Not only does it allow me quality control, it also allows me quantity. I don't want 50 people. I don't think it would be the case anyways, but I don't want so many random people to join and I don't know who they are, or I, don't check up on them, or, just see what they're doing in the group, Otherwise, it just feels like it becomes a mess in there, And this is somewhere where I want to be. I want to be in the exclusive group. So it's not really a place that I'm willing to destroy, in terms of just, we keep quality in there very high. Everyone in there has one goal in mind, which is to get better every single day and to level up their trading. And to not only level up their trading, I would say level up a lot more than, level up a lot more than your trading, Because we don't only speak about trading in there, we speak about so many different stuff. Psychological, business, mindset. It's a community. It's a community. It's actually funny. 3 years ago, there's a video of me doing my first live stream. I think first live stream I had, very limited amount of viewers. And in that live stream, I was discussing same principles as today. It's crazy. It's crazy to me. And I was just saying, just here to share a process, help people out. And it's been the same thing for 3 years. Same thing for 3 years, saying, just explaining that process. And, I said one day we'll have a community around us which we can enjoy to show up every day to, and then 3 years later we have that. But that took 3 years. People don't see that, right? And that's the main thing, if someone is going to be an idiot, 3 years ago, they're trading some stupid strategy that you don't understand. And then now they have their new flashy strategy, and next month they have their next flashy strategy. If you watch my first live stream, it's freaking the same strategy as today. Same strategy. I literally sound the same. The same way I show up on stream today, I'm talking the same. Same chart in front of me, same GJ, just different prices. Depends if we tap target first or not, and how much range is made, right? Because if for setup 2 to happen, we need to have good candles, good range formed. If it's just gonna pull back like this and then do that, you're not gonna have enough range to take buys, So you need to see good range form. So you probably need like at least 1 hour worth of pullback, or at least 45 minutes worth of pullback, 3 good candles. Unless one candle does some big business like this, then you'd probably be looking for the next candle closing back inside this support here to continue up and retest here. So you'd actually be looking like a fake out. Yeah, basically. Because that would be enough range there, All good. I used to watch all those trading videos, how to get $500 a day using this strategy. It just doesn't work. After these 2 months, you start to realize it's all about patience. Yeah, exactly. What kept you going? Man, I had to show up to trade anyways. So it's just like a routine, Have bigger picture in mind. I mean, many people will quit, but it's just, I had a bigger picture in mind. All right, we're forming some sort of price action here, which is nice to see some sort of pullbacks and price action form. 15-minute is about to close bullish here in 54 seconds. So now we have this resistance. We can maybe look to play above this resistance. I would like to see, would be good to see just more of a bottom wick to prove to us that we don't want to go down. Remember, this resistance can just end up doing this. I've seen that happen a lot with news, retrace news. Remember, we're at very high points in the market here. So we could, like we're seeing right now, we could just see this continue a little bit further down. So we need to see what's up here. So yeah, let's see how price develops here. I'm waiting for sells on gold. Yeah, I mean, sells, we need some sort of change of structure. We've been holding a very bullish structure all the way into this move. 4-hour candle closed above the range here. Daily time frame closed bullish as well, so we do have bullish bias here. But if you consider this a range, I can see the counter trend option. I think counter trend option would come below the 4-hour resistance, back inside the 4-hour range. Yeah, it has tiny bottom wick. I mean, yeah, you could counter trend, but again, it's going to be same probabilities. Just only thing you have to help you is no bottom wick, but maybe today doesn't have to make one when you have 4-hour structure, right? Remember, it has to break 4-hour structure, close below this 4-hour support to even think about daily making a bottom wick down here. All right, let's see how this 15 is closed. So 15 closed here with a rejection wick. Current 15 candle, no bottom wick. 5-minute candles have a resistance here. So yeah, you need to see price leaving those resistances before even considering a risky buy. Anything now is not really a viable option. A risky buy would be this candle bottom wick and then close above 5-minute resistance. That would be your risky buys. Harry was a man, I think is a man of discipline. That's why he showed up every day on stream. Yeah, well, I show up every day on stream because I'm trading anyways, but it's a good way to display real trading and also to make content, because it's quite difficult to make content. Right? Content is not easy to make. Takes a lot of time, so I need to find a way to make content as well as giving, you know, good information. How much of us in here today? 468. Oh, that's not good. Normally we have a lot more people. What's going on today? Anything I'm missing today? As for why people would not be here, not sure. About half of our average, a little bit less than half. I'm telling you guys, we need to get to that goal of 1,000 viewers. I don't know how we're going to get there, but it's going to come. Consistency over time, showing the process, right? Showing how real trading is done, it's going to happen. And support from you guys as well will help, right? A 1,000 viewers bicep times? Yes. Yes, bicep will be at 1,000 viewers. We've peaked, guys. We've been close. The highest stream we've had is 928. 928 is the highest. You get more viewers if you tag. Yeah, maybe we should try that. We'll try that tomorrow. Your YouTube subscribers? Yeah, that's fine. I just like to grow the stream because I really think that there's some good information people can benefit off. You know, I think we do a process here. I think a lot of people who watch stream are given a little bit too much. You know? Like literally, what we do here on stream is, I think, really healthy for the industry. I think people get a lot to see us and listen to my entries and know where I take profit. I think you getting, you know, I think you getting that is a huge benefit, right? It's a huge benefit, and daily. You get to see daily. You get to see me win. You get to see me lose. You get to see me manage trades at break even. You get to see a whole process. No Instagram BS, right? No only seeing the bright side of trading. You get to see everything. You get to see a daily process. You get to have daily discussions with me, right? Yeah, stream sometimes has delay because of YouTube and stuff like that. But if you're actually here listening to the process, like literally yesterday, we're printing free money for people, right? You know, we're here to chill. It's a community. It's a vibe. And that's how it should be, right? And results have shown, right? Results have shown. You can see on stream we're very consistent. This week as well has been very consistent. 2 trades, 2 wins. I mean, you can't complain, right? We took a trade, nice gold sells on Monday. Tuesday, I also had an opportunity for gold sells, but I made a mistake. You guys get to see that mistake, right? Most of you guys in YouTube chat took the gold sells, so a lot of guys in obviously exclusives, which, you know, obviously is developing now to a point where people can make their own decisions, right? Yesterday as well, we took the GJ buys, but that just came after stream. Nothing I can do about that, right? Nothing I can do about trades coming later. 30-minute here closes in 9 minutes. Okay, 15-minute here, trying to form a setup 3. So let's see how that develops. Yeah, we're discussing about that trade in exclusive chat. Yes, sir. Remember, we were discussing, okay, we need bottom wick, and then no real good bottom wick was formed. Then it just dumped back in the range. Then it closed weak, and we said, okay, 15-minute candle can close above. That's going to be the entry. Now, we had to hold drawdown for 15 minutes. It just did nothing, but, you know. If setup 3, where's target? I mean, at these levels, man, it's like 1-to-1, bro. 1-to-1 and trailing. To the moon. Harry, can you give an advice for traders who don't have big lot size, like how they can trade for profit 1,000 US dollars? It's the harsh reality that if you don't have money, you're not going to make money, right? Without using proper risk management. You need to slowly grow your account. If you have $1,000 account, then expect profits worth $1,000 of that account. So what I mean by that is if you're risking 1%, expect $10 a trade. And that's great return on your investment. Think about trading as investing. This is an ultimate form of investing. If you invest $1,000 and at the end of the year you can get $1,000 back, right? You are making 100x on, 100% on your investment. Now over the year, once you start to compound, that can become some crazy numbers, right? Because if you start compounding your investment, right? And let's say now you take your account from 1,000 to 1,500 every time, increasing risk. And you know, once you become a good trader, you can start risking 5% a trade. It's not really that detrimental, especially with small accounts. So you could risk $50, your account, then your account grows to 1,500. Now you start to risk $60, $70, your account grows to 2,000. Now you risk $100, your account grows to 3, and it's just going to be a process. But it's not going to happen in 1 month. It's not going to happen in 2 months. It's going to take months of consistency, months of up and down. Not every month is going to be a big month. Not every month may be profitable for most people at this point, right? And that's completely normal. The end of the day, your goal is to be profitable at the end of the year, or then focus on being profitable quarter to quarter, and then start focusing on being profitable to month to month, then week to week. Like that's your improvement as a trader. Like for me, if we look at my months, January 1%, 2% up, February 6-7%, you know, and so on. It's not like every month you come to the market and you're making 30-40%. You know, that's not realistic. That's not real trading. And if you make money that fast, you can lose it just as quick, because to make that type of money, you have to be risking big, you know? It just takes 12 times? Yeah, but 12 times is 12 years, man. Think about it, right? You have to double your account for 12 years straight. So you have to be consistent every single month for 12 years. And that's what people don't understand. They're trying to get results in 1 or 2 months. You know, so imagine what you can do in 12 years. Like 12 years is a lot of time, but realistically it's not, right? 500 to 1,000, 1,000 to 2,000, 2,000 to 4,000, and that's making, let's say on average, consistently per month, right? Let's even change that to, like, you're not doubling your account, you're making 8% a month. But if you're making 8% a month, right, we can see how many years that takes, right? Where's calculator, right? So let's say on average we make, let's be very conservative, you make 5% a month, right? At the end of the year, that's 50%. So you start with $1,000 here, right? And this is the power of compounding. But remember, through these 12 years, you never withdraw, right? That's the difference here, is you never can withdraw, which is not obviously the best thing. But look, just as a numbers point of view here, 1,000 times, you know, 50%, which is 0.5. Right now you make 1,500, 1,500 times 2, and do so on, right? 1.5 times 2, well, not times 2, times 1.5 times 1.5, that's 3 years already. Look, 3 years you only made 3,375, right? Times 1.5, 4 years now, 5,000. Now 5 years, 7,000. Now 6 years, 11,000. Now 7 years. So this is my point, you know, it can compound very fast. Right? To go from 1,000 to 17,000 is amazing. You just put bigger numbers, you diversify your portfolio. You know? Harry, stop yapping. Look at gold. You may have a potential setup too. Bro, don't be rude. Don't be rude. Don't be rude. There's no way I have setup 2 when there's 3 minutes till a 15-minute candle closes. It's virtually impossible. Roger made 16,000 in 4 months. That doesn't matter, man. Roger's been trading, let's say if he did that, and he's been trading for over 10 years. This is what I mean. Right? This is what you guys don't see. So you say, oh, he made this in 4 months. I can do that. No, you can't. You can't. You don't have that person's experience. You can't. You need to learn the skill, guys. As much as it sucks, you need to take it, you know. Now, this is where you can leverage prop firm accounts, personal accounts, and you can make a lot of money. But guys, stop trying to, you know, month to month have super high expectations, right? This is what I don't understand. People in chat, I'm just going to ban you, bro. People in chat saying, look, you have potential setup 2. We're at resistance. Hello. You've been here long enough. Where's their setup 2 when you're sitting at resistance? Damn. So I'm trying to explain to you guys that gains is huge. Gains is huge in this game. You can make silly internet money, but you have to focus on the skill and giving it time, you know. But when Lambo will come fast, but again, you need to focus in on the skill. You need to have different priorities, you know. You need to make sure that you're consistent, you know. You will make great money, no problem. But again, if you're just sitting here saying that I'm gonna quit everything, right? I'm gonna quit everything to become a trader, then, you know, you need to have a lot going for you, man. You know, I'm not talking about only 1 year. You need to have a couple of years of experience on you, just as general experience in the market. Is 8 to 10% average expectation? That's a great expectation. Now, you can drastically change that number. Imagine you start risking 3-4% per trade. You could be making 20%, 30% a month. You could also lose that if you're not consistent. So at the end of the day, the name of the game is consistency. Right? And controlling emotions. You know? So this is where I want your guys' focus to be in, is stop focusing on how can my small account make you rich. Stop focusing on that. Focus on how can I learn from my small account, make profits and leverage those profits, right? Leverage those profits, right? Leverage those profits to what? To make more money. Because if you don't have money, then you can, let's say you have $1,000 account, you can make 500 on that account and then buy a prop firm challenge, leverage that prop firm challenge. Like, there's so many options. So many options. It's just gonna take longer, and even people with money have a you know, more of a problem because they end up blowing it. All right, pulling back here, this is exactly what we want to see. Now, if we can get back above here, this will be very good. I hate when something is not happening on the charts, then you're not going to be a good trader. That's just fact. If you can't sit through the times when your setup is not happening, then how are you going to trade? Your job is, that is your job. Your job is to trade based on probabilities. All right, nice pullback here. So buys are gonna not be above 20.08 now. Now it's pretty simple. We can remove this buys above. Guess where the buys are gonna be above now, guys, if you had to guess. Let's just check. 30-minute didn't close above. Yeah, potentially. I would say maybe now buys better above here. That's where we could be looking for buys. let the trade come to you. Exactly. Well, we set out a plan. Now my job is to follow the plan that I set out. If something changes, right? If something changes, yeah, I can take an earlier trade, but nothing has changed. Only thing we've done is come back in our original range. So we needed to leave that range because now we're just back at square one. Remove this move on the charts. Literally, ask yourself this question, and this is where people get too excited with moves. Literally, if I just do this and remove these candles here, where are we now? If I remove all of this right now, we're literally where we were this morning. So that news move came up, got retraced, and that's it. Game over. So does it really matter? Not really. So now we're fresh again. Good thing is now 1 hour has bottom wick. Gold now finally pulling back, right? So this is now giving you some sort of pullback structure. So you need to let that go down. Where is now SL? How can you dictate the SL when you don't have the entry yet? It might be this candle that closes. SL will go below this candle. Might be the next candle, then it will be on that candle. Might be the candle after. We don't know. SL is made, right? SL is made when we find the relevant setup. Harry, you know an exclusive group? Are we part of your NY thoughts? Yeah, of course. Yesterday we had NY session with the exclusive groups live as well. Every day I send my NY analysis in the exclusive group. You see, we have NY session here where we talk about trades in NY. We have NY feedback for me to give feedback on your guys' plans. And then my, basically my plans are sent here with video recording as well. So I record a video to make sure that the plan is clear. I send the plans with what I'm looking for exactly. Harry, can do you accept crypto for the exclusive? No, the issue is because on WAP, you need to have access to all the WAP content. Part of being in the exclusive group is you get access to a shit ton of content, and you need to have the WAP membership to do that, which is why you have that, you need to purchase through WAP. Now the second reason why I don't accept crypto is because it's just not worth it in terms of fees. Fees is way too much. Fees is way too much. Do you think it's possible to code an EA robot using your setups? Using the idea, yes, but again, trading manually has its benefits. I think EAs are more trying to repeat a process than you can, but it's very complicated. It's not going to be straightforward like it seems, If you code an EA, you wanted to do opposite of what you are doing at the charts here. Not opposite, like take the opposite way, but to do something that allows it to take trades while you are not trading. Now, if you want to try automate this process that we do, it's possible to automate the process, but it's not going to be as accurate for sure. It's possible, but it takes 2 years and 20K of lines of code, aspects and conditions. Yes, and probably AI machine learning as well to identify some stuff. Right? It would need to learn with you. And still, it's not going to have that intuitive, like those. The problem is, those closes that I make that we know from ASP. I mean, you could code ASP, but then there's times where we don't need to code. It will be very accurate, but you basically need to know it like the back of your hand, but then you're better off manually. Yeah. And also the problem is that it will stop working if market dynamics shift, which we can adapt pretty fast and not take trades because we're not sure. But since you coded the bot to take trades, it will take it during that time. Harry, is it possible to join the exclusive group with crypto people? I mean, joining exclusive group, getting Zoom meetings? Yes, that is possible. Just DM me if you want to join with crypto. We can discuss the options, but it will have to be more than 1 month so that fees are not going to be high. And if there is a way I can get you on WAP, right? But I don't want someone just to join for 1 month. Me go to the whole headache of contacting my guy in WAP to get you onto WAP without you being a member for no reason. So it is possible. I'm buying set at 5 on BTC 4 hour. Yeah, BTC looks like it wants to do a little bounce from here. You know. Very close to my box, which makes me worried. But BTC likes to test wicks. You can consider that tested. But still this is a little bounce here. Big level we'll have to contend with is back inside the range. But again, we could start ranging in this big range here. Alright, coming back down, we might get that idea where we close back in the range. GJ as well, trying to make its way towards the upside. This could be quite nice if this candle closed bullish, next one close above. Three months works? Yeah, 2 to 3 months is fine. Because this is what I'm talking about, right? This is all the content that you get. This is a lot, right? So I want to make sure you have that. This psychology webinar is very, very, very important webinar. Very big webinar, backtesting sessions. There's so much in here. All webinars. Look how many webinars we have, guys. Wait till it loads. Look how many webinars. So many webinars. So that's why, and that's all on WAP. Did you take GJ trade yesterday? Yeah, I did take it. I posted it in the group. We planned that on stream, right? We planned that on stream. Just came later. I can't control what time the markets move, but you guys should have capitalized off it. Yeah, we explained this on stream. And that's what we were waiting for all morning on stream. We were waiting for that all morning on stream. It just came after. Tradesharpe, with gold after the 10:15 a.m. candle close, would it not be good to counter trend sells? I don't like to counter trend sells on first structure. So if you're just selling this first area here, it's too aggressive in my opinion. It would be different if you tap target, since you're kind of using the idea that you tap target and now you're going down. But that's not really the way I like to play it. This could just easily reject and continue up bullish. Your prediction here on what? On the trade, it says it on the screen. I'm looking for buys above this line here. Buys above this line, I'll be interested. Give me a second, guys. I'll just go toilet, come back. Congrats to England last night. Yeah, semi-finals, huh? Have to support my country now. That was fast? Yeah, bro, I'm not wasting time here. I'm not wasting time. Appreciate everyone showing up to the stream. I said all in on England last night. Yes, true, that's true, you did. I do appreciate everyone showing up. Always good to have you guys here. Let's see what damage we can do in the markets. Been a good week so far. And let's see what we can do here today. Make sure to leave a like if you have not already. And if you're new to the channel, let me know if you're new in chat. Always like to see if we have new faces or not. Right? Always good to see if we have new faces or not. If you do enjoy the value that I'm talking about, conversations, leave a subscribe, show up to future streams, and join us and see the process here behind trading, how I trade, why I do what I do, and you know why I enter where I enter, why I exit, and all of that stuff. England will lose, mark my words. Yeah, it won't be a surprise, but you know, give them a chance. Hurricanes opportunity, can't fumble this one. Oh, we'll have to see. It'd be pretty cool. Newbie here for South Africa. Thanks for all the great content. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. If you're about to end stream right now, what would you wait for to happen? Same as yesterday. I wait for buys above here like it says on my screen. Is it CPI today? Yes, today is CPI. And I just subscribed. Thank you. Appreciate the subscription. Yeah, it is. When are you planning to get married? Not sure. I plan my trades, I plan everything else, but have not planned that. So you call me not planning anything. So yeah, perfect little support formed here. Would be nice to see us close above the range here. Let's see what 5 minutes is saying. Yeah, I would like to see a close above the range right now. Quick setup, 2 scalp. Oof. It's very highly risky, man. You could for 4.7 pips. You know, but I don't know what the probability of that is playing out. Because you don't have like a 30-minute even closing above, you know? You really, and the last 15-minute fake back out. I would say if this 30-minute closed above, maybe yes. That would be valid. Are you going to trade forever or are you going to stop it at some point? I mean, definitely at some point I will reduce the amount I trade. It's just based on feeling. My trading should get to a point where I can take a trade whenever I want to take a trade, you know? I mean, your idea is not to be trading every day. That's just, you know, you want to give yourself more time. The way I work now is very intensive, you know? It's not sustainable too long term to be doing the amount of workload I do right now. But I enjoy it. That's the difference. At the moment, I enjoy the grind. I enjoy the hustle. I enjoy the challenges. But I know at some point it's not going to be enjoyable. But that's why you do it now, right? And you build the skill to be at a level where you don't have to do as much later, right? You can take a trade when you want and make great money off it because you're risking $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, $8,000 a trade, right? But for now, we're here, guys. So you have to enjoy me and listen to me and suffer every day. Have you ever thought about giving up on trading before? Yeah, of course, man. Like 1.5 years in, I was like, screw this shit, man. Of course. I don't think if you've thought about giving up of trading, you probably haven't tried hard enough. Or you just got extremely lucky and found the right people at an early time, you know? Yep, there we go. Whole video on it. That was good timing. I'm telling you, it's not a fun process. It's not a fun process to show up to the charts daily, lose money, not know what direction is happening. Nothing is on track. You feel lost. You feel like there's nothing you can do. You start questioning the industry. You start questioning so many different things. It's the worst, really bad feeling, you know? You feel like you just don't feel happy coming to the charts. Like you wake up and you're like, I have to trade today. Yes, you do. You have to. But that was the mistake I made. Right? That was the mistake I made, is that I didn't have to trade that day. I had to go learn something from the days where I was not doing things right, you know? Some days you can't trade, yeah, you know, and it's good to take breaks from trades. A lot of you guys are here ready to go active, don't take any breaks, which I understand, you know, but for me, been trading for, 5 years straight, I haven't taken a break. I haven't taken the longest break I took from trading, I think, was a week. But I was still doing stuff to do with trading, right? I was still analyzing the charts, I was still discussing it, doing stuff like this. That means that you'll give up an exclusive group as well. Well, exclusive group is different because exclusive group is not only a group, it's a community. So if you look at here, my motto is it's a traders private network here, right? So we're a traders private network. So that's different. That's different because it's a network of people here. So no. Thank God you're the first channel I came across. Wow. While learning, filtered out a lot of BS online. Yeah, it would have. You know, that's good. It's fun to trade with you and the stream. Much thanks for that. No, I'm glad you like it. Sometimes you need a break to recover your mental health. Yeah, I mean, also, yeah, it's definitely important. Something I should value more in my lifestyle, you know? I managed to keep my spirit high even after 20 losing streaks, almost a year in, and I still have losses but win most of them. Amazing. I got so lucky, man. Glad I clicked on the video. What's the first video you watched? Wonder what's the first video you watch? For me too, you were the first stream I came across and subscribed the next day. I didn't even check if there were others. No, it's good. I'm glad to have you guys here. It's quality people though. If you don't lose, you're not winning. Yeah, it's yin and yang, right? For every something there has to be an opposition, right? All right, 7 minutes. 7 minutes to see if we can close above. Ah, you got the breakout strategy. All right. I went to Roger Banks, then when I found some problems with his approach, impulsive entries, then I came to you. Nice. Hopefully we can do some business here in 7 minutes. 7 minutes will also be London open candle here with the 1 hour close. So it could be interesting. If 1 hour can close above 208. I saw you in your SMC days and subscribe when you quit that shit. That's such cap, bro. This guy found me like 8 months ago. How you look at gold? Yeah, gold is, I think, pushing up here, right? Yeah, gold's pushing up here. No setup 2 entry, right? No setup 2 entry. This is why I'm talking about the sells. People trying to sell too early to sell with bullish bias. So that's how it is. How do you think you should move stops to B after 10 to 12 pips? Depends. Right? Raja is a great trader. You don't know how to trade, dude. Don't say that. Who said something to him? Did someone say something to him? I didn't read that. Maybe he deleted his message. He's talking about my message. Well, no, your message was balanced, right? I mean, you were just saying that your style, it didn't fit your style, man. That's a personal choice. You didn't say anything bad against him, right? I mean, I don't think you were being rude, in my opinion. This will happen. Maybe some, I'm sure there's been many people who don't like my style, right? And I'm not going to take offense as that, nor should any other people. If you don't like the way I trade and you want to talk bad to other people about it, you're not talking bad. You just say, okay, for me, I don't like how Harry waits for candles to close. I hate when people talk shit on traders, not you, Harry. All right. Will GBP JPY still be a bullish trend this year? Oof. That's an interesting question. I mean, at some point we're due for a pullback, but this, I mean, we have like what, 5 months left of the year? Yeah, I mean, Full price action course, yeah, that's a good video as well. Come on, Mr. GJ, show us some pushes here. I have a sell in 206. Uh-oh. We're at 207, 208 now. You have to be careful what messages you are reading because you can be pulled out of context and start beef. If anyone wants to start beef with me, I will just send them the full recording and, you know, they will start a conversation with me and I'll say, here's the recording. I have nothing against anyone. They haven't affected me. Why should I care about what they're doing, man? I respect everyone because that's the minimum I can do is give respect to someone until they prove to me that they don't deserve my respect. And if they don't deserve my respect, I'm not going to hate on them, not going to put them down. I'm just not going to be talking to them or be acquainted with them. That's it. It's very simple. They just are outside of my life. And if they want to try to keep coming back in my life by trying to start beef or something like that, I simply ignore, right? My girlfriend asked the 2000 when he's gonna get out. I'm not sure. He's probably holding no stop loss. He's holding 0.1 lot. So he's in like $200 drawdown, $300 drawdown with a 0.1 lot. That's nuts. No plan, no future. Where do you live? In Dubai, bro. All right, let's see if we can close above here, guys. 2 minutes for this candle close. Let's see if we can get some juice here. Are you rich, Harry? Define rich. I don't think rich only means money. I have made good money and not been happy while making that money. I don't consider that being rich because it's nothing. Do you believe in law of attraction or manifesting? See, if we look at those two different principles, they are done in very similar ways, right? If you're attracting something, you are moving your mindset to attract positive things. If you're manifesting something, you're constantly thinking about a goal you want to happen. Both of those are rewiring your brain into a certain pathway that is going to help you reach your goals faster. So that's why they work, in my opinion. Right? It's all from the mind. How did you make sad money? Well, I mean, it's not sad money. You know, you're always grateful for everything. But I mean, if you're overworking yourself and not, you know, prioritizing your personal life, then it's not, you know, what are you working for, right? You're just working for the bag. It's like, there's more to that, you know? Define happiness, subject. Uh-oh. Someone said in the chat here, what would you consider happiness? Uh-oh. Here we go. Do you love trading because it gives you freedom? I initially love trading because it's the only thing you don't have to rely on a customer. You don't have to rely on a product or service doing well. And you're in total control of your actions. Is trading a very sad career? No, it's a very nice career, but it's a lonely career if you trade by yourself. Because there's no one, like, literally, if you sit at home, trade by yourself, it's lonely, right? Don't get to talk to anyone, So that's why I always wanted to build a community, because I'm not really wanting to be a lonely person. I like to discuss things. I like to have people around, and it's always fun to do it with the boys, right? It's like you want to take trade together, you know, and do stuff with other people, you know. That could bring stress, but at the same time, that can also, you know, be fun. So let's have a look at what the charts have done here on this hour close. 1 hour close respecting 208. Right, we have the same close here, so I still would like a close above this resistance here. I think that would be perfect for me. But trading can make you sad because of how hard it is, right? But that depends, right? That depends on your mindset, though. If you're gonna let it get to you, which it should get to you at some point. It's just how it's, you know, how it works. What about gold? Yep, we'll have a look at gold. Again, we closed at resistance here. You can see if we were to draw a line at this resistance, we close right at it, right? If we draw the line. So since we close at resistance, makes it very hard to take a trade. We could just range here for CPI, right? We can range at the top of the range here for CPI. 30-minute as well, closing at resistance here. 1 hour closing, kind of doji here. I would like to see something close above this resistance for buys. Now, you do have a pullback and liquidity to continue for buys. So if you do get above here, could be that option for buys, right? Bro, do you take live trades? I do. You can see my journal and my track record of every single live trade taken. You can see what time it was taken, the entry, the exit, right? You can see all of that. So yeah, you can just type exclamation journal in the chat and you can find that out. Alright, DJ trying to come to this resistance now. Very interesting, very interesting. We'll see if maybe we can get a 5-minute close above for an aggressive entry. Doji candle, yeah, it signals neutrality, yeah. Do you enter live on here or just discovered you? Yes, you can watch back in the journal how the trades are done, man. Everything is transparent. Entry, exit, TP. There's no join premium to find how I do, you know. We're just value. Now, there's small delay on YouTube, but that's just YouTube. Do you know the percentage of longs you do on GBP JPY? Yes, I do. It will be here. 75%. No, that's the win rate. I don't know. I'd have to calculate it. I'd have to win. Count. 88.39. Just GJ. Maybe it says it here. I have it. 100 trades on GJ. Those are wins and losses. I'd have to see, but it's gonna be high, man. It's gonna be high. I'm mostly buying GJ. It's gonna be probably 80%. 80% it's gonna be probably. Thunderstorm has 100% win rate. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty high. I rather wait for a 15-minute entry. Me too, me too. This would be a very ideal to get a nice little 15 close. Hopefully it can just muck about here for 9 minutes and then close above. Yeah, but sells would be anyways below the 4-hour resistance, right? Look at you need to get back in the 4-hour range before even considering. We are bullish bias. That would be a counter trend sell, but there's no question of sells till you get back at least in the 4-hour range. Because if we come back down here, we'll just retest. Imagine this as a setup 1 you're taking on 15-minute. Price closed above the range, you're looking for buys. You're not worried if it comes and retests here, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's just, going and checking them, I'd say then just completely leave counter trend out of your plan, because that might confuse. If this was mixed bias, then that's where your sells would be today anyways. How did you figure out the 15 minutes to be the best time frame for you? Was there an aha moment in your trading journey? Great question. That is actually this week's video. Is time frame, best time frame. So be ready for this week's video. 69% buy on gold and GJ. Yeah, that's both on gold and GJ. So remove gold. That's why we just need to see GJ. I'm more of a guy who likes to take longs, but again, gold is an asset that goes up and GJ is an asset that goes up. Yeah, so let's see. What does full risk mean in TS journal? I just used to not even fill that column. It just used to be a column for where you can decide what risk you want to do. But now I started doing that because I wanted to show how much I'm losing and how much I'm making. Right? Someone was like, oh, but you close here. That's not a full 1%. Or you risked half on this trade. Next trade, you risked full. So I'm like, okay. Relax. I'll put that in the journal. So I started putting what percentage is made, what percentage is lost. Is Algo Rooms legit? Not sure what that is. I'm not going to hate on anyone's company, but keep an eye on that. A lot of algos fail. I hope it closes above the resistance. Algo, it's another word for automated trading, right? Algorithm. Mr. Harry, good morning. Well, good morning to you. I came late today. Did you take any trade? Looking for buys above. Says it on my screen. Buys above. 5 minutes for this candle to close. Let's see what happens. We actually got Algo Trader in his group advertising his group in TS Discord. I shall have him banned. Damn, did not realize trading is most days with no trades being done. There's been a trade every single day. Monday we took a trade. Tuesday there's been a trade. Yesterday there was a trade on GJ. It's just sometimes it happens after stream, right? And that's the thing, is that I don't control what time the market moves. But Monday there was a trade on stream. Tuesday there was a trade on stream. Yesterday's trade happened about an hour and a half after stream, 2 hours after stream. Right? We took it with these, We also got a win with you in NY. Yeah, yesterday I called trade in NY. Do you win? Yes, I did win those. I haven't lost a trade this week, thankfully. How did you trust that trade? It was not. It was later in the session, yeah, but all week, all morning, we've been waiting for price to break out of that zone. If one doesn't find trade in London, good idea to go for New York? Yes. No need to wait till next day, go for New York. Because if it didn't happen in London, there's a high chance that it will happen by New York. Now, if it doesn't happen in New York, you're obviously waiting for next day. Yo, man. Morning. Not really, man. Yeah, I would just trail squeeze, you know? See what we can get and squeeze. ASP this week has been a little bit weird as well. Yeah. It's been weird. I mean, we've had Monday not really do much. Tuesday go on an absolute rip, you know? So, I guess one to one and then see. Why did you not post NY trade? I wanted to see. Because it was close to news and I sat out it myself. My journal is the trades that I take. Need to head up, pulling up again tomorrow. All right, man. Take care. In situations like this, with market so high, would you place TP as it breaks above? You have to just monitor price. It's always riskier. It's hard to know where TP is. You just need volume. If no volume comes, you're just going to lose the trade. And, you know, but obviously this wick will be a target here to begin with, to be honest. Wick will be some form of target here, which is around 6-7 pips away. All right, about 2 minutes left for this candle to close. Hopefully we can close above here. This will be good probabilities for upside if we can close above. Trade yesterday morning was beautiful. How many pips did you catch? I closed at 15 pips myself. Do you trade New York if you win on London? How much max trades do you take per day? I can trade New York, but I won't lose all my profits. Oh damn, my camera out of charge. Oh, I need to plug this in 45 seconds. Can I do it, guys? Let's see if I can do it. And let's see if this can close above here in 35 seconds. Can we get 1995 camera set up fast? $22 seconds to close above. Hopefully we can close above. All right. 10 seconds. Can we close above, Mr. GG? Come on. You were just about to do it. Close. Damn, we closed below, guys. We closed below the resistance here. Makes it very hard for me to take this trade if we're closing below this resistance. Now, only option I can do, since we're closing nicely bullish, 30-minute close might be an option, which is in 14 minutes. Or we can look for 5 minutes above the resistance if we can get a pullback here and then close above. But that will have to be above the resistance because we need to see pullbacks to continue above that. That's the only way to enter on a 5. Camera got saved? No, this is the old camera. Trade these days come near to our entry zone, then straight to TP. Yeah, that didn't happen yesterday, right? GJ, we got nice entry. Yeah, that didn't happen yesterday. Just in London it happened, but we got the entry later. Give me a sec. I'll be back in 1 second. This is why we wait for closures above zones, right? Any live positions, how can we tell you entered? They'll be on the screen, right? They'll be on the screen if I enter, when I enter. Gold moving down here. This is where your counter trend sells can be below this 4 hour here. Potential counter trend sells. Might be interested in that, especially that we've retested now and failed. Could be quite interesting to have counter trend sells. And it does support the no bottom wick now, but now that we're breaking second structure, we have this structure here, we retested, but now we make a lower high. If we can break below this zone and close below this zone, will also be a potential opportunity here. I would like to see some sort of support made on the 5 minute, just to prove that this is not going to be, you know, another something like this. I mean, just not going to be something like that. This is what I want to see, that to take counter trend sells. It might be like yesterday where GJ breaks out later. Definitely possible. Appreciate everyone showing up to stream. Pleasure to have you guys on stream. If you're new to stream, you know the drill. Leave a subscribe. Goal is to get this stream to 1,000 viewers so I can flex my biceps on stream. That's what you guys wanted to see. How much likes we have? 372. Not bad, not bad. How many scam votes we have? That's what's more important. How many scam votes? 573 scam votes. Do you plan to make a light mode for Pip Labs? Yeah, on our backtesting software here, we do have, you can just go and change the colors yourself. It's totally customizable. You can, you know, you can go ahead and change the colors yourself, right? So if you guys haven't, if you guys haven't tried our simulation software, this is the leading simulation software. But you go settings here, you can adjust the colors and stuff like that, right, of your canvas. You can make, whatever you wanted, right? Make the background white, there you go. I mean, not gradient, obviously, but, you can change the background how you want it. And you can make a light mode here. But if you're talking about everything white, yeah, we could add that, no problem. We can add that, no problem. So let us know. But if you haven't tested it, go ahead and test out our how can I get Pip Labs? You can try the demo for free. Demo costs you nothing. And then if you are interested in a backtesting simulator and want a software to practice your trades and see if you can actually trade, also remember that our backtesting software has a prop firm simulator, right? You can go and practice your prop firm trading, right? See if you can pass a challenge on a simulator first, like how pilots fly a simulator on a plane first. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, we can look at that, no problem, man, Andre. We can look at including a full daytime mode. Everything on light mode is actually scientifically proven to improve readability. That's good, but I think a lot of people are degens and they don't like the bright lights. What music do you have in the background? I could do with that when I'm trading. It's just lofi beats. It's just lofi. How many likes today for Harry to show his biceps? Views is for the biceps. Degens just mean degenerates, It's like an internet word. Certified degen right here, night mode, everything. Look, this is why we wait for closes, guys, right? If you just FOMO in, it never broke the high anyways, but it could have. And then this candle could have come and wake you up in the morning and tell you F you, How many likes to post fibs on the chart? 400 likes and I'll put a fib on the chart. If that makes you happy. Has anyone close to you not believe in you when you started trading? I cut out everyone close to me when I started trading. Only people who were close to me was my family, and family they believed in me. They actually didn't really know what's 100% going on, so they just like, let him do his thing and we'll see. How much profit last month? 12 point something percent with commission and all. $100K subs, 100 push-ups? Nah, that's too easy, man. Can you review on just trade? I saw you post this. TP is very small here. It's quite late in the session as well, but the idea makes sense, Problem is normally you want something closing back inside of the range here. It's just a tricky trade, man. It's a tricky trade without something closing back inside the range. I rather you just go at this support closed here, right? This one, just take this to get to the 1 hour support and expect price to push through with session bias being bullish, right? So you expect this just to be a classic setup too. But it's not the worst idea. It's just hard that it didn't give you much of a push. But it's not that bad, bro. I like it, It's really not that bad. Especially the setup 2 formed. You know, you probably entered with a 5-minute above the 1 hour support. So to be honest, it's a good trade, and I like that. You know, just normally, you know, when we don't get enough of a push, maybe you can consider just going break even. You know. Okay, GJ, thank you for being very fun. I closed when price rejected second time. Yeah, it's not the worst just to secure profit. Camera makes you look like you're in 2012. Oh, that's pretty generous. This camera is pretty crap. I thought I would be a little bit older than 2012. Have you done Tough Mudder? Yeah, I've heard of it, but I haven't done it myself. I didn't do any of those type of stuff. In what situation can we use watch zones as full target, not PE, when it makes sense to close? Not when you're happy with the profits, when it does make sense to close. What's my analysis? So we're letting gold go and focusing on GJ? No, but gold is doing nothing, right? My idea for gold is sells below this line here, or only buys will make sense if we break out. At the moment, we're in a range. So there's nothing I can do right now. What's happening on GU? Some guys talking about GU. Yeah, GU is looking good here for closes above. How's the range? Do you have range to the left? Yeah, you have clean range up to there. Needed to close above that 4-hour resistance though. Yeah, GU looks nice. Stop loss like 9 pips, I would say. Pretty tempted to take GU actually, it's very nice. Clean setup. Do need a bottom wick though. My charts will not lag. Does TA work on meme coins? Yes, because it's psychology of buying and selling at different zones. You guys taking GU? I mean, if it gave you a bottom wick. I had quite a few fake out on bigger 30-minute close, so I want a bigger bottom wick. Yeah, you need definitely the bottom wick. Yeah, there's your bottom wick. SL would go, I think, below 30-minute would be better. Where are you putting SL? 1.28541. 541. 41, wow. Deep SL. Don't trust it too small. I think it was good. I didn't have enough. My pair is not even added on my MetaTrader. Yeah, I think stop loss below this 30-minute would be ideal. Might get my GJ close. Let's see. Do I trade GU? I personally don't. I can have it as a backup pair though, but I'm happy to discuss the options. We just talked about this GU trade happening potentially right now. Yeah, this one about the bottom wick now and then to continue. This week I've taken 2 wins, so I don't need to open my backup pair. Let's say this week I haven't taken a trade, then I would take this. But yeah, this is the GU trade running for the guys right now. Simple setup 1, to be honest, above the range. Just have to watch the wick and then the rest should be fine. I haven't been studying how GU's been moving lately. Someone would have to fill me in on that. Where's Claudio? He was here a minute ago. How's GU been moving London lately? Clean? Oh, really? Should we pull out the backup pair if I get an entry? Maybe. That seems to be running good for the boys, this. GJ was looking good when it retested. That's why I'm like, I'm just going to wait for GJ to close above here. But the GU trade for the boys here, if it can break that wick, should be good. How big is your stop loss here on this trade? Let's see. Your stop loss is 8.9 pips. Very good. 9 pips. Yeah, that's the GU trade for all the guys trading GU. What are you waiting for, GU? I wasn't waiting. I don't trade GU. I have it as a backup pair if I really need to pull it out. But we called this trade, right? This is what we're discussing. Nice little setup here. And, you know, if you're trading GU, then that's your setup one. Very simple, straightforward. Already coming close to your 1-to-1 here. Pretty good. B now. Why not 1 to 2 RR? You can target higher if you wanted to. But I'm just putting it as, you know, the way I would play it. You do have range. Oh, I put it on the wrong chart. You do have range till this next zone. So yeah, you could target to 1 point. Your max target would be somewhere up there. 700 key level here, 1.28 700 could be a level to watch. You know, to manage. If anything closes back in the range would be your management though. Yo, Tradesharpe, why you mostly trade GJ and gold? I've been trading it for 4 years plus. That's my pairs. I'm not gonna just FOMO into a different pair to impress people. We will talk about the discussions. People like to trade other pairs, and I'm happy to discuss other pairs, and the setups are the same. But I don't have to do that unless I'm in a position. I can still take this trade if it ends up creating structure, but I was really looking for GJ. GJ was looking juicy coming back up to that zone. We were almost closing above, so I thought I would follow my original plan. Do the trade the same with the same strategy? Yes, but you need to be watching it. No levels on GU? Yeah. GJ good, just need to be patient. Yeah, if it breaks below this structure, I think it will be game over. Bro, GU stop loss are sexy, less than 10 pips away, but it's the same, right? Because targets are also smaller on GU. So it's all the same. Remember when I said about taking setup 2, why do you think that was risky? No range, man. You would have just been stopped up, break even maximum. That's the maximum you would have got here. What? You would have entered here with spread, got out 4 pips, and that's it. What are you going to do? Run 4 pips for 15 pip stop loss. It doesn't make sense. You're just wasting commission at that point when you know it's going to be the same way, you know? By not good, you mean not enough structure and liquidity? No, no. Look at the range, man. To trade, you have your resistance is 4 pips away. How will you take setup 2 with resistance 4 pips away? Break even on GU yet? I think for GU trade, break even, you might as well let it create 5-minute structure, right? So you can manage break even. I think it will be hard to break even. You might just have to let something close back into the range and manage that trade with something closing back into the range. As right now, there's no real structure to go break even with. Gold has entered consolidation. Yeah, so has the GJ entered consolidation. L, thank you very much. Same as yesterday. Yeah, GJ might break out later, guys, like yesterday. We might get the same breakout as yesterday. How's GU going? GU is slowly making its way. GU might have a retest. Yeah, it might retest here as well. You want to see this 15-minute close above the wick would be good probabilities. Yeah, like that. Since GJ is doing nothing, if I get a retest here, I can enter on the retest. Set an alert. Need a backup pair for today. No retest, just up? Yeah, I mean more likely just up, but I really thought GJ was gonna do that close above right now. Would have had the same setup on GJ, will also a confluence GU and GJ going the same way. GBP, you know. But I'm not, just for one day of price action, I'm not gonna change my pair. It should have, but JPY doing shit. Look at UJ. Yeah, I can see. Definitely be on GU now. I don't think just yet. At least let it break the highs. Yeah, once it breaks the highs here, you can be break even. Now that we do have 5-minute structure as well. So it shouldn't need to break below that. But again, you could just manage something closing back in the range. You can even move stop loss up to here and manage 5 pip instead of 9 pip stop loss. But overall looking good. Can we move stop loss below 1-minute structure? No, I don't think it's worth it risk to reward wise. I think if it breaks that 1-minute structure, then you can just be break even. Or you can just manage the trade as, again, something closing back in the range if you really trust this to get going. Guys, I found comment of the day. Comment of the day. This guy is super smart. Smartest guy in the world is this guy. I've never seen anyone smarter than this guy here. Scammer comes in the chat and puts my name, okay, and says, there are unnecessary fees and more you can lock and less time you can lock it. 4, the higher interest returns you'll earn. I believe you'll love to start this profitable trading with my guidance. Bro, this is nuts. What an idiot, bro. What an idiot. Absolute idiot. No shame, right? No shame at how bad he is at scamming. It's okay, karma will get him for scamming. He knows he's doing bad in the world, you know? He knows he's doing bad. Like, look, he's so broke and ashamed of who he is as a man. He has to scam other people just to make a living. Can you believe how bad that is? How ashamed he must be of a man? He can't even go out there and sweep streets to make money. He needs to scam people of their hard work. That's how ashamed he is of a man, right? That's his dignity, right? And he comes on stream. That's how he is. That's how he can look at himself. That's how he can look at himself in the mirror every day. He'll look at himself and grab his non-existent balls that he does not have for being this type of person. Right? Because they gone missing when he started this. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. Do you add entry? Yeah, I missed my entry. At this point, I would be maybe potentially... It's not at entry. Bounced off entry. My alert is not even... I missed the entry. This is nowhere near the entry. Now we have 5-minute structure. I was not trading to you. This is... You know, I'm just putting this on for the guys. Maybe Geo re-enter? I mean, if you want to try re-enter here, you probably need to look for some sort of support formed. But again, this is for the guys. Again, you know, it wasn't my plan to trade GU today. But if markets are continuing to be slow, then yeah, we might have to add it. But again, it needs to at least come back to entry before I can look for adding an entry here, and I don't like that it's becoming weaker. If you're ever going to catch a re-entry, you need it to happen pretty fast, right? But it's not looking bad in terms of the trade itself, right? My option now is for GJ to do business, right? That's it. Eight minutes. Okay. GJ is moving. One hour close here as well in 7 minutes. We need to wait 7 minutes. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Very fun how Harry roasts people. Yeah, now they're making fake Antonio. El Desto. Be careful of anyone contacting you called El Desto. fake account. I literally talk about Antonio a couple of times on stream. They're already onto it. Right? They're already onto it. They see him as admin? Yeah, but they're not doing it for Crest. They're not doing it for Kareem. Who's Goldinium and Crest? Goldinium OG, man. OG in our group. He got a job, so he's working his job, but yeah, he was admin OG. Crest also OG, and is also my editor. You stay longer on screen? Yeah, because things are taking longer. Come on. See if we can get a close above here on GJ. GU not looking so good. How's GU doing? Yeah, GU can even manage here, right? Because if we're breaking that, you can even manage at entry if you're holding GU, right? Because now we have 5-minute support. If you're breaking 5-minute support, you can manage at entry, close at break even, or as you can manage at something coming back to entry here, right? Let me just remove this so we can have clear view. You can manage something coming back to retest this zone here. But look, if it respects this support, you should still be fine. In GJ, where should we put SL? In GJ, we need to close above. This is the #1 thing, but probably below this 15 support here. One minute 38, can we do it? If it doesn't do it, I'm out. I'm out if it doesn't do it. So GU was break previous high. Yeah, so you can manage GU. It's coming close to entry now. Now it's up to you. Two choices. Like, I don't know what ASP is of GU, how GU has been forming structure. So if I was in the trade, since I don't know that, I would just, if it came back to entry, I would close break even because it would be breaking 5-minute structure. But again, this could just be a pullback, have to hold some drawdown to continue bullish here, right? So it's up to you, man. It's up to you, right? How you want to manage your own trade here. I'm just saying what I would do, but I'm not in this GU trade. And if I was, I would have been break even if it came back to entry here. That would just be how I managed it at break even. So all of that waiting would have been for nothing. But if you don't mind accounting for a couple, you can manage this trade quite nicely because realistically, it doesn't have to break this range. So I don't know what risk you put, but look, you have a lot of room to retest this range. You could end up losing only 2 to 3 pips here if something closes below, which would be better than taking full loss and you give yourself space. Because the one thing I do know when I used to trade GU is it takes time. Like, it's okay for it to create structure, How did GJ? This is just bullshit, man. GJ's ranging, guys. GJ's ranging. Gold as well is ranging because of CPI later. And for me, there's nothing I can do. I'm going to set an alert here. Maybe we get the trade same time as yesterday. I stayed on stream a little bit longer, but now we're not seeing too much happen here. Right now, we're not seeing too much happen here. So, yeah, 1 hour close here on GJ as well. Set up 3 on the 1 hour. So we could still get, but we need a bottom wick on GJ. So bottom wick is needed. And we can see what happens if we can get a close above here. Maybe this candle does it. I don't know. Should I wait one more candle? Wait one more candle. Okay, maybe. It's a long time. Today you guys are getting lucky. One more candle. If it breaks the support, I'm done. My STD hit 2 days ago. Shit, man. Sorry, brother. Sorry that your STD hit. Hopefully, you practice safe sets. And, you know, you can avoid STDs. What's an STD? Statistical trading deviance. Keep it quiet, guys. How do you spell Lofi beats? L-O-F-I. This is really like watching paint dry, guys. But look how many times we waited for, if we didn't wait for a close, look how many times we would have ended up in heavy drawdown. GU's gonna push now? Yeah, it never came back to entry, right? This is what I mean. Entry was here, came very close. Good thing with GU is spreads are very tight. Let's go on actual accurate broker here. Spreads are very tight, so this shouldn't be out, right? Yeah, that was good. Got lucky with that. How much? 0.5 pips. Yeah, never broke 5-minute lows, right? Structure never broken. If that flipped, then out. Yeah, your entry is a little bit higher though, right? Close here due to sudden push, no wick on 1 hour. Alright, alright. At least you get paid for today. Close B on GU. I never traded it before and I don't want to lose my funded challenge. Yeah, I guess that's a safe. Just depends where your entry is. If you got slipped, then yeah, your B is going to be higher. But with GU, your entries, I have 0 spread on GU. So wherever I enter, it's directly on the spot. So your B will be very accurate. If this 15-minute doesn't do business, I'm out. I'm out if this 15-minute doesn't do business. Why bottom wick important? Most candles make bottom wick, so it's important. Also shows you it's grabbing liquidity. Tell me something about CPI. You're out? I mean, I'm out of stream. Gonna end stream if 15 doesn't close above. Not gonna sit here and watch paint dry. Is top wick also important? Yeah, it would be. I'm just gonna set alert like yesterday. That's the best way. You know, this is the part of trading that's like, look, nothing happened today in London. We haven't missed anything. And this is the thing, is that people will think it's my fault. Half of YouTube thinks it's my fault and I'm not taking trades. They come to fucking stream and they say, you're not taking trades. Where? It's so, the mindset of people in this industry mind boggles me. I don't know how you're gonna make money like that. Really? How much did it take you to become profitable? It took me, I'd say profitable in a year, consistent another year. Even I don't consider that as consistent I am now, right? Your consistency gets better every year. Force a trade? Yeah, but then when I lose that trade because I forced it, guess what's gonna happen? I'm gonna get freaking every day for the next week. Why did we lose? Why did we lose? All the time. It must be nice to live in Dubai. If you like the summer heat. In the winter, yeah, it's very nice. Yeah, gold is now coming to the top of the range. GJ has 5 minutes to make our day. It's not looking good. Gold is a risky trade, guys. Oops. Gold is a risky trade. Gold is a risky trade. At this resistance here, how big is stop loss? Stop loss is 43 pips for a target of 29 pips. If you can fill the wick. We have 85 key level here. That is your break-even zone, 85 key level. Five minute has structure? Of course it doesn't. just took out all this liquidity on the upside. Do we need to be careful in the 15-minute close? Well, now that GU, let's see what GU is doing. Yeah, now you, if it flips, you're gonna and breaks the low, you're out break even, right? That's just how it's gonna be right now. We want an FU candle towards the upside. Yeah, we'll see 2 minutes to this close. See if it can do anything. Ooh. One minute till closure here. "44 seconds, not looking likely, boys, not looking likely, unfortunately." Yeah, not looking likely. Gold as well, closing below here as well on gold here. 30 seconds for gold. Looks like it's closing below as well. Unless last 10 seconds we get some big boy business and close somewhere up here, which is unlikely, but you know. See if gold closed above or below. It closed below as well. GJ closed below, and that's it. Ranging session for me today. Nothing we can do, guys. Don't force trades. You're gonna lose money. Be patient. Alert will be set, and I'm just gonna wait, guys. That's it. It's the name of the game is waiting. I'm gonna leave it like that and just wait, right? And just wait. That's about it. Nothing I can do. That's not in my control. Now it's up to the market, right? We're just here to follow the plan. Nothing happened from London. You didn't miss anything. It's not like there was a move and we couldn't capitalize on it. Now it's just about waiting. So get on with your day. We'll show up tomorrow, Friday. Let's end the week nicely. I appreciate everyone showing up, and hopefully see you tomorrow. A little bit slower week on stream, only one trade, but better than nothing, you know, better than nothing. But two wins for this week for myself. I can't complain. Let's keep it rolling and have an amazing rest of the month here. And let's go, guys. Let's go. So take care all on stream, and hopefully catch you guys tomorrow. Peace. See you all.